Every day, Boston's average citizen donates roughly 1 to 2 quarts of liquid and 4 ounces of solid waste to the sewage system. A combined flow of 360 million gallons is processed daily at Deer Island Sewage Treatment Plant in Boston Harbor, a $4 billion state-of-the-art facility.
We process almost 360 million gallons of sewage every single day, 24 hours a day, 365 days, without a blink. So it's very important.
Until the late 1800s, when indoor plumbing and the flush toilet became commonplace, sewage management was a much simpler task. At MWRA's Nut Island facility, sand, grit, and other materials are first screened from raw sewage to protect the pumps on Deer Island. This material is disposed of in landfills. The next stop for Boston Sewage is the Deer Island screening facility known as the Headworks.
Presently receiving flow through a 9-foot circular tunnel. It comes through these devices. In essence, we're just removing all the personal hygiene products, sticks, and stones, and anything like that.
After entering Deer Island through 3 huge underground tunnels, the raw sewage is separated into wastewater and sludge. Floating debris is scraped off the top, while the solids, or sludge, is raked along the bottom. The wastewater continues through a second battery of reactors and clarifiers. When cleaned and finally disinfected, the water is discharged out to sea through a 9.5-mile-long outfall tunnel. At the end, it's slowly released in trickle streams by 55 giant diffusers, 250 feet deep in Boston Bay. Meanwhile, the remaining sludge is processed inside 12 egg-shaped digesters, 140 feet high.
The shape is one of the newer technologies. Inside an egg, there are no dead spots, and everything actually moves freely. Nothing gets caught up because there's a huge biological mass inside there. This digester has approximately 3 million gallons of sludge in it.
As the sludge is stirred by giant egg beaters, bacteria feed on it, actually reducing its volume by half. As the bacteria digest the sludge, methane gas is produced. This gas is burned as fuel to heat the boilers at Deer Island Steam Power Plant. The plant generates 3 megawatts of electricity, or about 25% of the power used by Deer Island.
Without that generation, we would have to add about $4 million into our annual operating budget. So the use of that gas is very, very beneficial to us.
The steam is also recycled to provide heat for the egg digesters as well as the 51 buildings on Deer Island.